Have you ever experienced the frustration of forgetting the name of someone you just met, or found yourself searching endlessly for your misplaced keys? While such moments of forgetfulness are common and generally harmless, there are certain types of memory loss that may signal something far more serious. Occasional lapses in memory can occur due to stress, fatigue, or distractions. But when forgetfulness becomes frequent, persistent, and starts to interfere with daily life, it could be an early sign of a neurodegenerative condition like Alzheimer's disease. In this video, we will take an in-depth look at the early warning signs of Alzheimer's disease, a progressive condition that affects millions of people worldwide. Despite its widespread impact, Alzheimer's is often misunderstood, and its early symptoms can be mistakenly attributed to normal aging. Unfortunately, this misunderstanding leads to delayed diagnoses, reducing the effectiveness of early interventions that could help manage the disease more effectively. Our goal today is to demystify Alzheimer's disease by providing you with essential information about the signs you should never ignore. What exactly is Alzheimer's disease? Alzheimer's disease is a progressive neurodegenerative disorder that causes the brain to deteriorate over time, leading to significant impairments in memory, thinking, behavior, and even physical abilities in its advanced stages. It is the most common cause of dementia, which is a term used to describe a decline in cognitive function severe enough to interfere with daily life. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, Alzheimer's disease currently affects over 50 million people globally. Shockingly, this number is expected to rise dramatically, reaching 74 million by 2030 and potentially doubling to more than 130 million by 2050 due to aging populations worldwide. Despite extensive research and advancements in medical science, there is no known cure for Alzheimer's disease. However, early detection and intervention can significantly improve the quality of life for those affected. Before we dive into the details, let me know where you're tuning in from by sharing your city in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for daily, evidence-based health tips. What causes Alzheimer's disease? The exact cause of Alzheimer's disease remains a subject of ongoing research, but scientists have identified key biological factors that contribute to its development. The condition is characterized by the accumulation of two abnormal proteins in the brain. 1. Beta-amyloid plaques. These sticky protein fragments build up between nerve cells, forming clumps that disrupt the brain's ability to transmit signals effectively. 2. Neurofibrillary tangles. Made of a protein called tau, these twisted fibers form inside brain cells, interfering with the cell's internal transport system, which is vital for nutrient delivery and waste removal. Imagine your brain as a vast network of highways, with nerve cells acting as vehicles carrying important messages. In Alzheimer's, plaques block the roads, and tangles cause traffic jams, preventing signals from getting where they need to go. Over time, these disruptions cause brain cells to die, leading to shrinking of brain tissue and a decline in cognitive abilities. Early detection is crucial because it allows for timely medical intervention, which can slow disease progression and improve quality of life. Here are the key warning signs to watch for. 1. Persistent memory loss that affects daily life. While it's normal to forget details occasionally, such as misplacing your phone or missing an appointment, persistent memory loss that interferes with daily activities is a major red flag. This type of memory loss often includes repeating the same questions or stories without realizing it, forgetting important dates, recent events, or personal information, increasing reliance on memory aids, like sticky notes or phone reminders, or needing help from family members to recall information. This goes beyond ordinary forgetfulness and indicates potential issues with short-term memory, which is often the first type of memory affected by Alzheimer's disease. 2. Difficulty with planning, problem-solving, and decision-making. Another early sign of Alzheimer's is a noticeable decline in a person's ability to plan, organize, and solve problems, especially tasks that require logical thinking or concentration. This may include struggling to follow familiar recipes or manage household budgets, difficulty handling complex tasks, such as paying bills or tracking expenses, trouble focusing on detailed activities like assembling furniture or completing work-related projects. People with Alzheimer's may take significantly longer to complete tasks that were once routine, and they may experience frequent errors or frustration when attempting to manage their daily responsibilities. Third, mood, personality, and behavioral changes. Alzheimer's disease doesn't just affect memory, it also alters how individuals feel, behave, and interact with others. These changes can be subtle at first, but become more pronounced as the disease progresses. Common signs include increased anxiety, irritability, or depression, unusual suspicion or paranoia, even towards close friends and family, withdrawal from social activities, hobbies, or events they previously enjoyed, uncharacteristic behaviors such as pacing, wandering, or poor judgment in social situations. These changes occur because Alzheimer's affects parts of the brain responsible for emotions, impulse control, and self-awareness, leading to behaviors that seem out of character for the person. Fourth, problems with vision and spatial awareness. While Alzheimer's is primarily known for memory-related symptoms, it can also affect visual and spatial processing, making it difficult to judge distances, recognize familiar faces, or understand visual information. These issues may present as difficulty driving, such as misjudging distances, missing road signs, or getting lost on familiar routes, trouble reading, identifying colors, or distinguishing contrasts, challenges with spatial awareness, causing clumsiness, frequent falls, or difficulty navigating stairs. For example, someone with Alzheimer's might confuse shadows with objects, miss steps when descending stairs, or struggle to recognize a familiar face, a condition known as prosopagnosia. These visual spatial issues can increase the risk of accidents and injuries, highlighting the importance of early recognition and safety measures. 5. Difficulty with words, speaking, or writing. One of the most noticeable early signs of Alzheimer's disease is a progressive struggle with language, which affects a person's ability to communicate thoughts clearly, whether through speaking or writing. While occasional difficulty in finding the right word is common for everyone, individuals in the early stages of Alzheimer's experience persistent and disruptive language problems that interfere with daily conversations and written communication. For example, someone might begin a sentence confidently but then pause abruptly, unable to recall the right word or phrase needed to complete their thought. They may lose track of what they were saying entirely, forgetting the topic of conversation mid-sentence. This can lead to feelings of frustration, embarrassment, or anxiety, especially when they struggle to regain their train of thought. Another common sign is frequent repetition. Individuals may tell the same story or ask the same question multiple times, unaware that they've already shared the information. This isn't just forgetfulness. It reflects a deeper issue with short-term memory and the brain's ability to retain new information. Additionally, people with Alzheimer's often experience word-finding difficulties, also known as anomia. They might substitute descriptive phrases for simple words, saying things like, "the thing you use to cut paper," instead of "scissors." Rely heavily on vague filler words such as thing, stuff, or that, making conversations ambiguous and harder to follow. Struggle with basic vocabulary, even for everyday objects or familiar names. These language difficulties not only affect personal expression, but can also lead to misunderstandings in social situations, causing the individual to withdraw from conversations to avoid embarrassment. Recognizing these signs early is essential because they often indicate changes in the brain's language processing areas, which are impacted during the initial stages of Alzheimer's disease. 6. Loss of initiative and motivation. While it's normal for anyone to occasionally feel unmotivated or uninterested in certain activities, People with Alzheimer's disease may experience a significant and persistent loss of initiative. This is more than just feeling lazy or tired. It's a marked decline in the natural drive to engage in daily tasks, hobbies, or social interactions. Individuals may show little interest in activities they once enjoyed, such as hobbies, favorite TV shows, or spending time with friends. Require frequent reminders or encouragement to start or complete simple tasks like household chores, personal hygiene, or even eating regular meals. Become passive, spending long periods sitting quietly, watching TV without interest, or sleeping more than usual. This apathy is not a result of laziness, but a reflection of changes occurring in the brain's frontal lobes, which are responsible for motivation, planning, and goal-directed behavior. In some cases, this symptom can be mistaken for depression, especially since both conditions share signs like withdrawal and lack of energy. However, in Alzheimer's, the loss of initiative is often tied to cognitive decline rather than mood. If you observe these changes in yourself or a loved one, it's important to seek medical advice promptly, as early intervention can help address the underlying causes and improve quality of life. 7. Withdrawal from social activities. Have you noticed someone who was once outgoing and socially active becoming increasingly isolated or withdrawn? While it's common for people to slow down socially as they age, a sudden or pronounced decline in social engagement may be an early warning sign of Alzheimer's disease. As cognitive functions decline, individuals may begin to avoid gatherings, events, or group activities they previously enjoyed, withdraw from conversations, especially if they feel embarrassed about memory lapses or difficulties keeping up with discussions, forget social commitments like appointments, family gatherings, or club meetings, leading to missed events and strained relationships, experience anxiety or confusion in unfamiliar environments, making social situations overwhelming. This withdrawal can also be a sign of underlying depression, which is common in the early stages of Alzheimer's. Regardless of the cause, a significant change in social behavior warrants attention. Social engagement is not just a quality of life issue, it's also important for mental health and cognitive stimulation, which can help slow the progression of Alzheimer's symptoms. Recognizing these early warning signs is critical. An early diagnosis allows individuals to 1. Access treatments that can slow the progression of symptoms. 2. Plan ahead for legal, financial, and healthcare decisions. 3. Participate in clinical trials for new therapies. 4. Improve daily life with cognitive therapies, support networks, and tailored activities. Although there is currently no cure for Alzheimer's disease, early intervention can make a significant difference in managing symptoms and enhancing the patient's overall well-being. If you or someone you know is experiencing these symptoms, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare professional. It's important to dispel the myth that Alzheimer's is simply a normal part of aging. It is a medical condition that requires attention, support, and care. Alzheimer's disease may be challenging, but you are not alone. Raising awareness, seeking early medical advice, and building supportive communities are key steps in the fight against this condition. Education is power, and understanding the early signs can make all the difference. Do you recognize any of these signs in yourself or someone you know? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this video was helpful, simply type yes in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Also, check out these 2 videos we've selected just for you, filled with valuable information to support you on this journey. Thank you for watching, and remember, there is always hope.